Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something truly fascinating, the incredible mind-blowing abilities of the human body and mind. I mean, when you stop and think about what we're capable of, it's actually insane. From extraordinary feats of strength and endurance to powers of intuition and creativity that just seem limitless. Our potential really is something else, and in this video, we're going to break it all down. So, if you've ever wondered what the human body and mind are capable of, keep watching. Trust me, you'll be amazed. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. All right, let's get into it. The hidden power of the human body and mind. When you think of human abilities, what comes to mind? Maybe you think of someone running a marathon, lifting insane amounts of weight, or creating a groundbreaking work of art. But the truth is, the human body and mind are capable of so much more than what we often realize. The potential locked inside us is extraordinary, and in some cases, we haven't even scratched the surface. Let's take a deep dive into the various aspects of human abilities, from the physical to the mental and everything in between. The limitless potential of physical strength. When it comes to physical abilities, we all know that humans are capable of impressive feats. Whether it's a record-breaking athlete pushing the limits of endurance or someone performing an incredible act of strength, the human body has an incredible capacity for physical greatness. One of the most mind-blowing examples is the world of ultra-athletes, those who can run, swim, or cycle for hours or even days without stopping. Think of the ultra-marathoners who tackle grueling distances like 100 miles or more. These athletes demonstrate what the human body is truly capable of when we push past the conventional limits of endurance. They train not just their bodies, but also their minds, understanding the deep connection between physical limits and mental toughness. But let's take this a step further. Have you ever heard of people performing extreme feats like breaking world records for lifting, pulling, or pushing? Humans can pull cars with just their bare hands, lift massive amounts of weight, and perform movements that seem nearly impossible. This incredible physical strength isn't just about having big muscles. It's about optimizing the body's systems, from the nervous system to the cardiovascular system, and activating them in ways that most of us would never imagine possible. Human endurance, going beyond limits. So, we've established that humans can do some pretty wild things physically. But what about the ability to endure, to keep going, when every part of your body is screaming at you to stop? Endurance athletes, for instance, can push themselves for hours, days, and even weeks on end. They tap into the body's natural energy, reserves, and go beyond what most people think is possible. But here's the thing. Endurance isn't just physical. There's a mental aspect that's just as important. Some people can run ultra marathons, but what's often even more impressive is the mental toughness they show. It's the ability to override discomfort and pain, to keep your mind focused on the finish line, even when your body is telling you it's time to quit. In extreme endurance sports like long-distance cycling or multi-day trail running, athletes are also mentally training their brains to fight fatigue and focus on the task at hand. This highlights the powerful connection between the mind and the body. And it's not just athletes. Everyday people can train their minds and bodies to endure incredible amounts of stress and fatigue. It's all about pushing past your comfort zone and tapping into that reserve of energy and strength that lies within. The power of human brain power now. Let's shift gears and talk about the brain. Our brains are not only responsible for controlling our bodily functions, but they are also the seat of our creativity, intelligence, emotions, and every thought we have. The human brain is undeniably powerful, and recent studies have shown just how much potential it has when we push it to its limits. Take memory, for example. The human brain is capable of storing vast amounts of information. In fact, some scientists believe our brains could hold up to 2.5 petabytes of data. That's equivalent to 3 million hours of TV shows. This ability to retain information and recall it at a moment's notice is essential for learning, problem-solving, and decision-making. But here's where it gets interesting. Humans are also capable of exceptional feats of mental strength. Take the example of savants, individuals with extraordinary skills or abilities in specific areas, such as mathematics, music, or memory. These individuals often perform feats of mental prowess that seem beyond the reach of ordinary people. For example, there are people who can memorize entire books, solve complex mathematical problems instantly, or play every note in a musical composition without ever having learned it. In a more practical sense, think about the phenomenon of intuition. We've all had that gut feeling or sense of knowing something without logical explanation. Intuition is a fascinating aspect of human ability. It's the brain's way of connecting patterns and processing information we might not consciously notice. This ability to make split-second decisions or just know something is rooted in the brain's incredible processing power and ability to synthesize information. Creativity, the heart of human innovation. Let's talk about creativity, a defining human ability that separates us from every other species on the planet. Creativity allows us to solve problems, create art, design solutions, and innovate in ways that can change the world. Every great invention, every masterpiece of art, and every leap in human progress has come from the creativity of the human mind. But here's the twist. Creativity isn't just about the arts. It's about innovative thinking, the ability to look at a problem and see a solution where others might see none. Engineers, architects, scientists, and business leaders use creativity to push the boundaries of what's possible, all while working to improve the lives of others. Whether it's developing new technology, designing cutting-edge infrastructure, or creating systems that change the way we interact with the world, creativity is at the core of every advancement. And what's amazing is that creativity isn't limited to a select few. It's a skill that anyone can cultivate. Through practice, exposure to new ideas, and challenging your brain in different ways, you can unlock your creative potential. Just like building physical strength, you can build mental strength and creativity with consistent practice and openness to new experiences. Superhuman abilities, pushing the boundaries. While we all have the potential for greatness within us, there are some extraordinary human abilities that seem to transcend the norm. These are the feats of strength, endurance, and mental capacity that seem almost superhuman. Take, for instance, the concept of extreme body control. Some people can perform incredible feats of flexibility, balance, and coordination that most of us can't even imagine. Think of yoga practitioners who can bend their bodies in ways that defy the laws of physics, or circus performers who walk on tightropes hundreds of feet above the ground with nothing but pure focus and balance. These are examples of humans pushing the limits of what the body can do with incredible training and concentration. And then there's the mind. Have you heard of people who can tap into seemingly limitless energy, performing feats of memory or focus that most of us would find impossible? Memory champions, for instance, can memorize the order of a deck of cards in a matter of seconds, or recall thousands of digits of pi. How do they do it? Through an intricate mental system of organization and focus that rewires their brain to function at a higher level. Conclusion: embracing your own human potential. When you think about it, the potential of the human body and mind is nothing short of remarkable. We've got the ability to accomplish things that are almost unimaginable. Whether it's running across deserts, solving complex problems, or creating masterpieces of art, the human spirit is capable of greatness. But what's even more inspiring is that we all have the power to unlock our potential.